All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Another beautiful day in the universe. It's we're live on Mighty Tribe. It's 5 a.m. in upstate New York. Breezy. Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, in Simmering. Oh my God. Vanenda, Vandana. Good morning. How you doing? Let's see. DD Barbells. How you doing, my friends? We're working out every day, and you got to get your barbells right. And we got to do the heavy lifting every single day, not just once, but several times a day. Romaine, Lida, Douglas. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Nightmare and Jason. Good morning to my good friends all over the globe. It's a spectacular day in the universe, right? Let's see. Hendra, Kia Ora from Australia. How you doing? All over the globe, we're showing up, right? If it's just for a minute, thanks much. My truck drivers, delivery people, but all those people, especially in upstate New York, they're getting out there to put the work down to keep the ice away, right? And let's see. And snow plowers, thank you for being out there and keeping us moving and moving and moving. How are you doing this beautiful day? God is good. God is great. God has given you and I today, right? Bevy, good morning. Dennis, how you doing? You've been at work for how long now? Right on. It's a great day. God is good. Let's see. A chat. Hello to everyone. Let's see. Tanner, Sean, Vaccaro. Good morning, John L. Gina, Hadala. Good morning, Kathy Maynor. Good morning. So let's see. Sahara, Backlund. Good morning, Mary McCarthy. Huber. Good morning to you. Thanks for stopping in on the Mighty Tribe. Rose, Melinda, and Wesley Bevins. It is a great day. I got up a little late, and Miss Tia's got a little bit of gallbladder stuff still going on. We're doing our very best to get her healed up. It takes time. The glycans of the body are challenging for all of us. And let's see, Rachel Grew Alves, how you doing? Good morning. No notifications done? What happened, right? They're supposed to be notifying Kiltz is on live. All right. I think we may have done The Clot Thickens by Malcolm Hendricks, but that's going to be the book of this week and probably next week. It's a good read. And then I thought we might do another book I just downloaded is Never Finished by David Goggins. And, we need some inspiration. And the idea of never finished, like you gotta fit, you keep on moving to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, right? Jessica. And I've been, Kiltz is so crazy on the glycobiome, and I'm just loving, and I'm putting more of these articles up there. Glycosylation in health and disease. Malcolm's going to throw these up for everyone. And don't forget to go to the Mighty Tribe. You can now get the 30-day primer for carnivore. And it's a daily course for 30 days. It feeds you little bits at a time. And I think it's about $60. And you also get a digital copy of my carnivore guide, right? Where is my carnivore guide? You also get Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore, and it should be on Amazon pretty soon. But more and more and more and more and more, I'm learning about the beautiful, amazing Ferrari, the human body, the temple. I'm learning how we've been just trashing it for way too long, right, John? Let's see. We are good. We are good. I put an IV in her yesterday, gave her some fluids, and our bodies go through things from time to time, and we're working to heal as best we can, right? Let's see. I got another paper, histo blood group glycans in context of personalized medicine, and A, B, and O. And the glycans, actually, the sugars on the red blood cells, tell us whether or not you're an A, you're a B, you're an AB, or you're an O. O has none of these antigens in the ABO blood group. And these sugars, they're let's see, these sugar groups are all about a barcode, right? Are you good? Are you bad? Come on in, stay out. And it has functions to connect to things, other glycoproteins, in order to turn things on or off. F-Link, how you doing, my friend? 888. Let's see. Paul Wilson, good morning. Chinoso Emmanuel. Let's see. Chitan Kumar. I think I got that. Mr. C. Mr. Coach. Again, to all my coaches, cheerleaders, those that are being inspired every day through the magic of the words of the gods. And guess who the gods are? Look in the mirror and there she is, right? Hugs and kisses, Wesley again, Rose, Jerome, Distra. How you doing today? Again, my family all over the globe. It doesn't matter what's your past, present, or future. It's the future of the gods, right? And we're developing it in the mind, right? And I've been playing with these glycobiome and the glycocalyx, and I've got to show you the one thing that I thought was kind of really interesting. I'm formulating my theory. All right, here's the kind of the simplicity of this idea, and you think about it. So what do we have? We have yeast, insects, non-humans, plants, and humans. So the sugars on our cells kind of determine a little bit of, hey, I'm a type A, I'm a type B, I'm an AB blood type or an O, or tells us, hey, this is a human with a lot of sialic acid, right? And the plants have a lot of mannose. The plants have a lot of mannose and glucose. The yeast also in insects. And so these glycans, these sugars on the outer part of our cells say, hey, I'm an insect, I'm a plant. And so these antigens are the things that causing all of our inflammation and damage. All right. Let's see a little bit of Norman Vincent Peale on this beautiful 7th of February. It just zips by. Isn't it great? Let's see. Healthy Treat Kitchen. Is that it? I'll check out your links here, by the way. And again, tell us what you think if you go to the Mighty Tribe or the new Carnivore 30-day feast for everyone. All right. February 7th. It's a Tuesday, so happy Tuesday to everyone. Resentment or grudges do no harm to the person against whom you hold these feelings, but every day and every night of your life, they're eating at you. So why would we do these ideas that we're thinking negative of anyone or anything? See, judge not lest ye be judged. Give love, immense love in this life. And the more love you share, the more love comes back, right? All right, Emmanuel, Sanflier, our ancestors' fruits, good morning. Liz Mari, Gina Meggie, Abu. Let's see, nurtured. We all need nurtured. Dominguez, how you doing? Let's see, Boricua, Katie Brown, B Weather, Jenny Miller, Bevy, and O'Breezy. Good morning to you, my friends, all over the globe. Again, you got to get up early every day. You got to be listening and reading something positive, uplifting, or watching a little morning with Dr. Kiltz, right? And for years as a physician, I saw people as the disease, and because that's what we were trained to do, right? Then we write down your problem list, but we don't write down your profit, amazing, positive adventures of you, right? Love is our medicine. Absolutely. You got to give love in the mirror first, right? And then it flows everywhere else in the universe, right? That's the critical part to this crazy, amazing story, right? We are learning, and it's lifelong learning. And you're never done, right? You're never done until you're dead. But then our energy is expanding in the universe, right? We're just energy, and we're working every day to imagine the beauty of life, no matter what it is, right? No matter what it is. Beautiful morning, Emmanuel. Absolutely. T. Grizzler, how you doing? Great. Now, here's where Kiltz needs his headphones and his microphone, and but he's going to work on that. He's going to work on that. All right. So remember, share love. Love is the life blood, right? And when we share love, love unfolds in so many amazing ways, doesn't it? Absolutely. Again, here to share thoughts, ideas, inspiration, and as a medical doctor, again, we're working to put out fires, right? But what I learned to do through my daily inspirations book for myself and anyone that's interested, for my keto concepts and my carnivore, and I got about 8 or 10 books out there that we've put together over the years because I kind of share the concepts. My team helps me to put it together. And the fertile secret, I wrote this years ago with Catherine Flynn because the secret is whatever you're thinking, that's what it becomes, right? Let's see. El Durover, Durover 24, Joss Fly. Awesome. Let's see. A Bones 51. Let's see. Bit Duboy. Trey Tor. I got it a little bit. See, I'm working to kind of put it all together now, right? Every single day, let's put it together. Let's imagine the beauty of all of it, right? Jonathan, how you doing, my friend? Cheryl O, just be hormones, metal convert, tell her to learn her head back, lean her head back over a bed and chair, stare at a spot on the ceiling, but move her head side to side. I'll have her think about that. That's a good one. And thanks to Brenda, Tia's mom, for helping take care of Tia yesterday. Well, I'm here taking care of people working at babies. Esther from Zambia, thank you. Maina, John Mercy, good morning. Wherever you are in this world, again, we are one vibrational energy of humanity, but it's really one energy of the universe. We're part of every single molecule of the universe. That's why I love my little little atomic models where this is ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is critical to our energy of life, right? Our energy requires that. Be Weather, good morning. Antelli, good morning. Mansoor, Kunran, good morning. It's a great day. And thank you very much again for sharing. Look, the secret is we are the gods. We are the gods. So who wrote the Bibles? Humans did, right? And finally, it took me a while. The 3 magic words taught me that God's within all of us, right, Jack? Let's see. O negative, I have no problems doing carnivore. Good luck. I am O negative, antibody screen negative, and I've got this new paper that I'm having trouble printing. It's called Histo Blood Group Glycans in the Context of Personalized Medicine. Now I'm beginning to understand the blood type diet a little bit better. Ultimately, my bet is maybe the O negatives are the, guess what? We are the lions. And then there's some pigs, cows, and sheep interspersed in the other blood types. But again, the glycobiome, and this is where understanding the sugars, the glycans that populate every cell wall, right? They usually either sit on top of the lipid bilayer or the proteinaceous of the proteins that are within the membrane. I got a nice picture for that one. Pictures, what do they say, right? So back to understanding the biology of the body, right? The reason we even exist is because of fat. We're made of fat mostly, right? The water, it just happens to be in there, but it's the fat that is where it's at. And within the fat, there's the cell membranes. Again, nuclear membranes, ribosomal membranes, the endoplasmic reticular membranes, the red blood cell, white blood cell membranes, the membranes which harbor the proteins, and then the glycans, which are either embedded on the fat or embedded on the proteins, or they are transmembranes. This is why we even exist. And understanding the power of glycosylation, it's really kind of a very interesting component of what most of us in modern medicine really don't even understand, right? What are sugars for? Well, people say it's for your metabolic energy. I bet not. I bet our metabolic energy comes from acetyl-CoA, comes from fatty acids. It's from fatty acids, right? All right. Being happy, happy being. All right. One of Kiltz's daily inspirations. So you can get this on Amazon. And all right. Dale Carnegie, remember, happiness doesn't depend upon who you are or what you have. It depends solely upon what we think, right, Gina? It's just what we think, and that's all that matters. So what do you got to do in life to change it up? Think differently, right? Not at all familiar with fridge aged meat. How does one do it exactly? Well, Tanner, what I do is, again, I don't know what my refrigerator temperature is, but I just slice it up into small pieces and let it dry age in there. Some people put a fan and circulate the air a little bit better, but it's quite amazing. And some, again, most of it is refrigerated in some way. And let me see if I have a nice. All right, they're trying to always. All right. Can I get? If I can get, close that, go to the library. I'm going to show you a quick pic of my dry aging meat in my refrigerator. And often I'll start with, oh no, here's where I'm cooking the hearts and the kidneys in butter. That was pretty amazing. And these are some really, really simple recipes. But again, I cut up the ribeye and I just let it dry age with some salt on it in the refrigerator. It kind of dries out. You can use a desiccator or something that will move the air and help dry it. Right. There is a reason. Turn. Good song, isn't it great? I just came on and it's always showing me again. It comes back to the pictures. Let's see if I can get this for you. I'm flying in my airplanes. You got to get up high in the sky and do something that is hard, different, new. Keep learning, right? So that's what life is all about. So never finished essentially in life until you don't even know you're dead, right? You're dead, it's just another sleepy dream, and you got to keep going, right? Dry aged lamb too. Oh yeah, dry aged lamb is great, but for some reason I love lamb. My mother Maria always on my birthday would get me a nice lamb chop. That was sort of my favorite birthday, along with this amazing chocolate cake. It was great. A boy with the girl's name. Dry aging is subprimal. Does it need any kind of cooking when it's done drying? I don't think so. I just air dry it in the fridge. That's the very best, right? William Woodson, how you doing? What the positive and negative means? Let's see. That's the RH group, whether you're negative or positive, which is another antigen, that antigen, O positive, O negative. Again, it's an antigen on the blood cells that are gonna stimulate other antibodies, right? So again, an antigen, what's an antigen? Back to an antigen is a glycoprotein or a glycolipoprotein. Remember, the sugars or the spike sugars on the proteins of the COVID virus is what your body reacts to. And it turns out, good morning, Pregnancy Safe Cosmetics. Check out Pregnancy Safe Cosmetics. If you want to learn more about what we put on our bodies, right? I put less and less and less. Nowadays, it's simply cold shower. And I usually do a little hair gel, but I didn't get it this morning. Not always. And that's why the beauty of a cap, right? It takes care of everything for sure. Let's see. So again, the RH negativity is the rhesus antigen, which is on the red blood cell, which is another thing that your body that our bodies react to, and especially it's built really for blood transfusions. I mean, in the scheme of the universe, blood transfusions are not normal, are they? Right? Except again, the maternal blood and the fetal blood can mix in utero, and if there's a difference in the blood types, there can be an antigenic immunologic reaction, which could the fetus can suffer and have all sorts of other problems. Let's see, Emmanuel, good morning. Thanks for stopping in for a minute. Let's see, Mr. M. Roz, 22, thank you. Pregnancy safe. Thoughts on dairy? John Capione. I don't, again, many people have a reaction, antigenic, a immunologic reaction. Your immune system says, nope, foreign particle, right? And what are they? They're the sugars that are on the milk proteins, sugars on the milk proteins that cause the antigenic immunologic reaction. And so for some of us, I do most cream and butter pretty good, but some people can't tolerate it at all. They get phlegm in their throat. Some people even get an anaphylactic reaction where they can't breathe and they're at risk of dying suddenly. So be very careful. All right. Being happy and happy being. All right. Choosing to be happy isn't always easy, especially when daily life and responsibilities drag our energy levels down and make us feel drained and defeated. Wrong thinking, right? We often forget the amazing magnitude of the universe in which we live, right? We go about our days without giving thought to the miracles that are occurring all around us, right? We lead misguided lives and focus only on the unimportant things in life that do not resonate within our non-physical souls and only serve our pesky left brain. Now, the truth is that you can turn those things around and simply enjoy the challenges, the heartache, the hardships, right? Being happy is never a destination. Don't look at it as somewhere you hope to arrive one day. Arrive there right now and love what you hate. And it all becomes the amazing journey of bingo, your life, right? So, whistle while you work, put a smile on your face, turn a frown upside down. My mother used to always sing those songs, right? Arrive there right now, today, instead of focusing on being happy, just happy being, right? Let's see. I've got hardships, I got troubles, I got challenges. Oh my gosh. Put me into the realm. Let's see. You'll notice a profound effect on your mind, body, and soul, right? Happiness is the most healing medicine of all. Live happy when? Today. No dairy, right? Or minimize the dairy because there's a lot of antigenic reactions. Nick, pregnancy safe, thank you. Oh my God, just in Vander Schaaf. Again, thank you. Geometra Bahamas. Contracting, thank you. Barbara, how you doing, my friends? Stopping by, hello for a minute, 5 minutes, 50 minutes. To my trucker friends, thank you for doing all the hard work, delivering what we all somehow think we need, but mostly we have everything we need right here, right? That's why happiness is critical. Carnivore since August, Edmund. Let's see. But I have been still drinking vodka. That has changed since February. My goal is to make it the end of the month. Then we'll see. Again, I do a very filthy, dirty martini maybe once or twice a month. And I pretty much just like the Gucci stuffed olives, but I minimize, right? And eventually you could say, you know what? Nope, I don't need that. Thank you very much. None today. So I don't drink of any significance or frequency, just like I don't eat fruit or honey of any significance or frequency. Even Kiltz's ice cream or fries is time to time, not all of the time. Really, the daily habit is one meal a day at night, up early, get some of your smart bells and get moving them. Do some push-ups, sit-ups, chin-ups, but mostly get up off of the chair, off of the couch, out of bed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up, move it. That's what we're supposed to do every day, right? Carnivore cure type 1 diabetes. Well, Tanner, it may not cure completely type 1, but interesting enough, our requirements for insulin are driven by amino acids and sugars. So when you eat the fat, you have minimally to no insulin requirement. And I say no if it's really pure fat, but if it's like butter, it may have a little bit of sugars, a little bit of protein. So insulin's job, write this one down. This is a Kiltzism. Insulin's job is to convert amino acids and simple sugars in the liver to fat. Done, right? And again, it's the liver that converts the amino acids and sugars to fat, not the rest of your body. And let's see, what's the other Kiltzism? Oh, glucose is just another glycan because I can, because of the sugars that bind to our proteins or fats or other proteins or other sugars in order to say, stay out, come in, turn something on or turn something off. It's the key and it's also the lock. That's it, right? Let's see. Again, how carnivore cured type 1 diabetes. Friend has 2 adult sons with it. Again, many type 1 diabetics, if they're early diagnosis, get rid of the plants. And all I talk about is this. This is the predator. That's the predator, right? The plants are the predator and we be the prey. Back to the plants. The plants have a different glycobiome, and the glycobiome is what stimulates the inflammatory reaction that we're allergic to. But for type 1 diabetics where they have no insulin, well, you need some insulin to convert the amino acids to sugars. But the fat, when you eat the fat, it goes to the lymphatics, distributed everywhere. When you eat the meat, which contains the protein amino acids, and all meat contains, and this is getting back to understanding the cell membrane, all cell membranes, fat cells, muscle cells, organ cells are phospholipids, cholesterol embedded, proteins, amino acids they break down to, and sugars. So when you're eating meat, you're actually eating the glycans that come from the meat. But so many people will heal up. And Amy Perrin, a Mighty Tribe member, type 1 diabetic for, I think, 50 years. My sister Marianne, I always go back to my sister Marianne, my beautiful, amazing sister who passed away at age 52 from complications of diabetes. And most people may not know, but there's zero requirement to ever eat a sugar or a plant or a fiber or a fruit or a vegetable or honey. No requirement. And ultimately, the sugars, the plant sugars, are foreign glycans that stimulate inflammation. Just like if I put in an A blood group into a B blood group, right? Can't do that. Now, us O negatives can give and take anything, right? All right, Ron Rodriguez, how you doing, my friend? Danielle King. Oh my God, Gabriel. I think I got it. Mom yesterday, and she loved it. I used 1 packet of sugar for a gallon. Again, you don't need very much sugar. And remember, a little bit of simple sugar from time to time is okay. But if you're doing it all the time, not so okay, right? And that's the craziness. It's crazy. I know. All right. Thanks for stopping in. 5:30. We got our 6 a.m. coming. I got my weekly meeting with my team. Jocelyn, good morning. How you doing? Jeanette Nelson, 3 months now without veggies. It's, again, veggies will make you a veggie, right? A vegetable. You know, when someone says they're a vegetable, they're in a retirement home, or they're in a place where they just keep you alive, either IVs or a feeding tube or even a breathing tube. And basically, we're vegetables because we either drink vegetables, eat vegetables, smoke vegetables, ingest vegetables, inhale vegetables. And remember, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine all comes from plants. And plants are the predators, and you and I be the prey. A little bit of green tea, a little bit of coffee, but minimize to maximize, eliminate to become the illustrious leader of your life, right? That's the craziness, right? Time to go work out with wife. Go ahead, Jack. Get moving. And again, you can even listen to Kiltz while you're either on the treadmill, the bike, the rowing machine, or the fan bike, right? I know Sean Baker loves to use that one. He's got Max Ma, the steak and butter guy, on that one. But the trick is, get up out of bed, get up off the couch, get up off the chair, right? The recliner. Even if you're watching the game, you know, do some work around the house, right? Make it the background, right? Like, put it on the wall. I get into my pottery studio, my painting studio, or I even get on my bike and I listen to something or watch something. If I'm on my bike on the road, I'm listening. But in my studio at home, I'm on the bike 15 minutes a day. But again, you got to get into the workout studio. But the most important workout studio is the wonder of the mind. And how many people are reading a book a week, or a book a month, or a book a year, right? Or Audible, listen to the books. The more you listen, the more you learn. The more you watch, the more you learn. I learned how to fly airplanes by watching a lot of YouTube. And eventually, and every year I have to go to sim training for my jet. And I learned how to fly because I always want to learn, right? Tea is from the leaves of a plant. I removed all stevia from my diet to electrolytes. In the electrolytes, only salt now. That's I do. Jeanette Nelson, Kiltz does his. And when you're on your 5-day fast, Raymond Dazan from the Steak and Butter Gang gave me that little tip. It's a tip. Arlene, how you doing? Good morning. I get an average of 6 hours a night, and I may take 1 or 2 or 3 10-minute meditative naps through the day. Again, meditation, prayer, gratitude is critical for all of us. We forgot to be gracious about life, right? Here you are alive, and you're complaining about it. And God is like, are you serious? You're complaining about the gift that I gave you? Do you know how many people are never born? How many souls are never born until it's time, right? Teas from Carnivore changed my life. Vidam, not only am I healthier, but man, the way I feel now, I will eat this way. This is a lifelong endeavor, right? We're not trying to force the vegan, vegetarians, and Mediterraneans to come over to the carnivarian side. We're just being the example. Remember, there are only a few lions in the world, but there are a lot of sheep. And so they're domesticating us by telling us to eat the plants. And when you finally realize, remember, the majority of the carbon sequestration in the universe is on Earth, right? Is a plant, right? All of it, the energy from the sun, carbon dioxide in the air, right? You and I can't even see it, makes this guy, right? And then some animals eat it because they're made to eat this. Not humans of any significance or frequency don't do it. Hard not having an alcoholic drink yesterday and today it's messing up with sleep. Don, eliminate the alcohol, minimize the alcohol from time to time. I don't drink alcohol at home at all, right? I only have it if I'm with some friends from time to time, a small amount, and mostly not at all, right? All right, Tanner, I've had some type of upper respiratory asthma-like issue for a few weeks now. No pain, headache, just a lot of phlegm, coughing, hard to breathe. Albuterol, Primatene Mist helps, but I just like to get rid of it. Ideas: activity is difficult without coughing. Well, again, let's get back to this is the good one. All right. You see, there are infinite microbes in this universe that want to be part of you. This idea that you could prevent all disease by being carnivore, sorry guys, it's not true. But let's see, yeast, insects, bacteria, yeast, viruses, other microbes are everywhere, right? They want to be alive just like you want to be alive, right? And so unless you're wearing a gas mask or a highly filtered mask, you're going to get something in. And a lot of it comes from nature, but a lot of it comes from humans in our let's see, burning of fossil fuels, right? Again, if we're maybe making it out of the sunlight and the water turning a turbine to make electricity, maybe that's the future. But carnivore and fasting, it'll go. But check with your primary care doctor. You might need an antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral, but mostly fasting is lasting. And it's bone broth, sparkling water, sparkling Gerolsteiner water is my go-to. That's my go-to. And in the Kiltz cup, and the Kiltz kiln is still broken. Clayscapes, talk to Don and the team at Clayscapes, say, and I'm waiting for my new kiln. They have to hook up the new power source, but just getting it done takes time, right? A urinary tract infection, a cranberry juice, a little bit from time. You might try that. But this is where, again, antibiotics, antifungal, antivirals, I still think have value as a physician. But fasting is lasting. It'll get rid of a lot of the sugars that you're consuming. And you got to go 5 to 7 days to empty the bowels. That's for sure, right? Jocelyn, my pleasure. Focus and choose the books. All right. This week's book is The Clot Thickens by Malcolm Kendrick. I know we may have done it again, but I just figured that I needed to listen to it again. And then the next week, the other is Never Finished by David Goggins. And if you haven't read or listened to the Ultimate Bob Proctor Library, you must. See, you need to be inspired every single day, right? Robert Van Den Brink, how you doing? Learning everything I can. Started last week. Sigal Okoji. Is that right? So go to drkiltz.com. You can download my keto, my carnivore, my daily inspirations, and get yourself a pad, pen or pencil, and write, what an awesome, amazing day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day. Bingo. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day. What an awesome, amazing day. Done, right? Let's see. Can you make XX love? I've got, I don't typically make really big mugs, Don, but I'll make a few more. I'll take some pictures, show you what I got coming. Patience in the process of life, right? We have to be patient every single day, every day, right? When I lay down, Edmund, when I lay down to sleep at night, I have to lay on my left side. I turn and lay on my right side. I get a burning sensation in my gut. I get acid reflux. Then if I sit up, burp immediately. Well, you gotta heal the gut. You gotta heal the gastrointestinal glycobiome. That takes fasting and patience. You may pillow it up a little bit to keep it down until that sphincter heals up. For some people, it doesn't heal up. It takes a long time. Let's see, the 30-day carnivore, Alexandra. Go to drkiltz.com. Malcolm's going to make sure it's there. And let's see, shall we throw in, let's see if I'll throw in the quick one. Listen
Hi,
up.
my name is Dr. Robert Kiltz, and I am here to help you improve your life. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unhealthy? Are you ready to change your diet and transform your life and health? Look no further than my 30 Days to Carnivore Transformation course. It is the ultimate course for anyone seeking to optimize their health through the power of the carnivore diet. My course is simple, easy, and effective.
Simple.
You'll have access to my favorite carnivore recipes, learn about fasting, and receive the necessary tools to make sustainable changes that will last. Sign up for my 30 Days to Carnivore Transformation course now, and let's make it happen together. Eat like a lion and transform your life.
All right. So ultimately, you go to drkiltz.com. You can go to Kiltz Mighty Tribe. There's a link and a button to press, and bingo, you're there. But again, I think the carnivore is the best thing I ever did in life. 1 meal a day, Edmund, helps, but you might try a 2, 3, 4, 5-day fasting. It'll help tremendously. And again, it's hard, but those things in life that are the most valuable are the hardest to obtain. The last I looked, you have the DNA of someone that could do something hard, right? Whether it's the heavy lifting of those smart bells, right? Or you're simply getting up and going to work every day, taking care of the family, cleaning the house, doing the laundry, the dishes, making the meals, whatever it is, 1 meal a day, by the way. And kids should be carnivore also, by the way. And basically from the breast to the bone, that's the very best, healthiest thing. Let's see. Choose your heart, Jeanette Nelson. Absolutely. Absolutely. But ultimately, guess what? We've got the DNA to do anything, right? Doing anything because the gods built you in perfect harmony and vibration. You got to get yourself, let's see if I can do this morning. I haven't picked up my guitar in a little bit. And every single day in every way. Dogs are carnivores. Edmund, absolutely. CNY members get a discount. Kiltzy. Everyone gets a discount because everything I do is discounted already. I try to make it as affordable as possible. Thank you so much. Listen, every single day, get a piano, get a little keyboard, right? Just start playing around because life is meant to be play. And even the hard stuff. You see, quite often, and I know, Jamie, that I grew up this way. Oh, you're not so smart, or well, this is what I thought I heard, right? Or you can't do that, or you can't read, right? But in actuality, we can do any of it, right? If Helen Keller can do it all, you can do any of it, right? This idea that you are incapable, I am capable. I'm capable. That's it. Every single day, do something. The ukulele, that's a good one, Robert. Let's see. Should dogs be carnivore? Always. Dogs and cats. lions and wolves, right? When you feed a lion and a wolf plants, they become domesticated, addicted animals. We are addicted to the plants, right? So fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts are all plant sugars, and the plant sugars are highly antigenic. They find someone that's allergic to a ribeye steak, right? Learn on YouTube. Can learn on. I watch YouTube all the time, right? YouTube. Your brain, see, the more you watch something you wish to do, your brain goes like, yeah, I'm doing this, right? Your brain, what it sees, it experiences. And then the neurons begin to attract and build. Then the muscles begin to move. And then you're on a snowboard, or you're skiing, or you're hang gliding, or skydiving, or you're flying a plane, right? And look, at life is risky. You could be walking down the street and drop dead, and then they go like, wow, right? Domesticated, addicted animals. Jamie, Kamaria, again, oh, you got to eat your fruits and vegetables. You've got to eat your fruits and vegetables, right? You've got to eat your fruits and vegetables. And what are the lions eating? All right, I got to find what the lions are eating. What do the lions eat? They eat meat. I know I got it. Oh, there we go. See, you've got to eat your fruits and vegetables while the lions are eating the meat. And that is critical, crazy, amazing stuff, right? You and I have been lied to by the lions that want you to lie still, be quiet, right? Don't make a fuss, right? Let's see, acid reflux and poor digestive system. Listen, you got to allow the gut to heal by fasting and mineral water, salt, right? And butter makes everything better. Now, some people can't tolerate butter, but go to the fatty lard, tallow, ghee. But fatty meat, the last I looked, I've never seen meat in the toilet, but I've seen corn and all sorts of vegetables that just can't make it, that can't get digested, right? Feed your dog the carnivore diet you eat. Absolutely. Robert, good one. Awesome. And the one meal a day is critical, but do a 2-day fast once a week, a 3-day fast once a month, a 5-day fast once or twice a year. Maybe we'll get to 7 days, right? And when you when you understand that glycosylation damage is what causes all disease, depression, anxiety, suicide, criminality, like all the diseases of the brain, the mind, the mental conditions are all due to a plant-based, low to no animal fat diet. Deadly, 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 right? All right. Every single day, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Acid reflux and poor digestive system, they will heal. What causes poor digestive system? They own the universe, right? Our universe is the planet with plants everywhere. IVF4, let's see, Ali Walsh. We're going to get your Tonbo, Summer Tonbo. How you doing, my friend? Another awesome, amazing day in God's universe. Every single day is an awesome, amazing day. That's as simple as that, right? All right, Tanner, Robert, Sigal, good morning. Again, these ideas are not what I was taught in medical school. And you gotta check out Nisha. I think Nisha and Ken are doing the baby butter. Let's see, beef, butter, bacon, salt. I think that's theirs. Kiltz is bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Kiltz is ice cream from time to time and salt. And don't forget one meal a day. That's the intermittently feasting. But check out Ken Berry's book on lies. You see, we were taught a system of maybe a little bit of propaganda. And that's the part that I learned. The world turned upside down. How much carbohydrate plant material is required in the human diet? 0. When I read the book by let's see, it was David Feynman. Let's see, was it David Feynman? Richard David Feynman. The world turned upside down. And if you go to the back of my Keto or Carnivore book, there's a great list of some of the books that I think are really radical and amazing. The more you listen, the more you read, the more you watch, the more you question the science. Glucose is your primary metabolic fuel for the mitochondria. Don't believe it. Nope, nope. Glucose is just another glycan. It's one of the 9 main glycans for humans. Let's see if I can get that list down, right? I got it here somewhere. I got that list. I got it. It's coming. What's killing us? My friends, your happy plate, right? Colors. They tell you to eat all the colors of the rainbow. You want to be dead? Do that, right? Look up leaky gut. Leaky gut is, this is the craziness that when I learned about the glycobiome, we're going to get a better picture of this one. This is really, really good. Right on. The mucopolysaccharide layer is damaged. The molecules of the bacteria, yeast, viruses, and lectins, phytates, oxalates, and more, they are negatively charged, and now they adhere to the epithelium. They erode it, bingo, all diseases. But if you have a nice, healthy glycobiome, the mucopolysaccharide layer, that will help you tremendously. And it's done because of fasting, eating fatty meat, 1-to-1, fat to protein. I do about a fistful of food a day. Again, is it this much fist or this much fist? You decide. But if you go, you can do this, right? If you go to drkiltz.com or Kiltz Mighty Tribe and get the new 30-day carnivore, the primer, right? The primer will make you the prime of your life, right? Sandy Neal, good morning. How you doing? 18-hour fasting, 6-hour feasting. Robert, awesome. But if you go to the 1 meal a day and 1 little snack, that's a good transition, right? So 3 meals a day are deadly for humans. 1 meal or less is the very, very best. So if you're doing 3 meals, do 1 meal, 1 or 2 snacks. Then go to 1 meal, 1 snack. And then go to 1 meal, no snacks. And then you're going to go to every other day meals and maybe a snack in between. What's Kiltz's snacks? It's fatty ribeye steak, right? Lindsay, Lina Shom, Eddings, Haven, I got it, Shaven, and Live Love Crows. Awesome. Again, thanks for stopping in. Edmund Coleman, we are lions. God bless you all. Right on. Lions lead and sheep be our feed. I know it sounds crazy, but if you think about the domesticated animals, they're corralled, they're in a pen. Sounds like a serf or a slave, soldier, peasant, or prisoner. They line up in line, and what do you line up for? Right? You line up for your whiskey, wine, or beer, a pizza, pasta, or pastry, or alcohol, right? Or coffee or tea, right? But ultimately, we've been duped. You've been duped to be a pig, cow, and a sheep. Amazing, right? Without carbs, you're not as hungry. With red meat, you stay satisfied. Fatty red meat. And they say red meat causes cancer. Well, ask anyone with cancer if they only ate red meat. So it's kind of like a smoker, right? Right? And some smokers get cancer, some don't, right? And so we know that tobacco is a cause of lung cancer, but it turns out it's the plants that are the cause of the cancers, right? So my bet is every meat eater eats plants. Maybe the plant, which is a foreign antigen, is the cause of all the disease, which again, because the glycans, the glycobiome, and all I do is show the essentials of glycobiology. And there's a link, Malcolm. Make sure it's clear that you can actually go right to Cold Springs Harbor Laboratory Press and download the entire book and start getting some education, right? All right. A little bit of Marcus, right? Love a great chuck roast. I love chuck roast, right? Every day, one meal a day. 23 and 1 is Kiltz's primer. That's it. Excellent link. Thank you, Tanner. Early in the morning, when you find it so hard to get up, even Marcus found it hard to get up, have these thoughts ready at hand. I am rising to do the work of a human being. Why then am I so irritable if I am going out to do what I was born to do and what I was brought into this world for? Why don't we change it up? Early in the morning, when I find it so hard to get up, have these thoughts ready at hand. I'm rising to do the work of the gods, right? The work of the gods. I was created for this, to lie in bed and warm myself under the bedclothes? No. Well, it is certainly more pleasant. Yes, it is. So were you born for pleasure or in general more pleasant, right? In general for feeling or for action, right? This is a packed action day, right, Anthony? To eat more fiber. Fiber is deadly, deadly, deadly. Sorry, Anthony. Your doctor, I'm sorry, has been fed the lie. And if you simply read Dr. Kim Berry's book, Lies My Doctor Told Me, you will learn that your doctor was told a lie. He's just putting the lies out there. And I say, don't touch fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts of any significance or frequency. Honey and fruit is deadly in any significance. I'm sorry. All right. All right. Do you not see how the little plants, the little birds, the ants, the spiders, the bees, each do their own work? Remember, the bees are collecting the sugar from the plants so they can have it in their hive so they can thrive and survive. You have stolen their honey, right? I've got where I have my Kiltz even has stolen honey, right? And from the bees, please, right? Teens on this way of eating against the grain. Begin to be the carnivore and be the example. And then they're gonna see Sean Baker, Anthony Chafee, Dr. Rob Kiltz, Bella Ma, so many, Kelly Hogan, and Elisa Wiedemann, so many amazing people that are showing the carnivore side, right? mRNA in the feed is what's causing egg supply issues. Can the community provide some clarity? I eat 4 to 5 a day. Getting that crap anywhere near my body, transmission. You know, listen, I don't worry about the minor things in life, right? I focus on the beauty of the major things of life, right? So I don't worry. I see the wonder, but I eat ribeye steak. And if you want to get some good eggs, raise your own chickens, right? Start raising your own chickens or go down to the local farmer and talk to them about how they raise their chickens. That's it. Feed them hamburgers. Right on. Chickens will eat anything, won't they? All right, 5:59. Awesome day. Teach your teenagers the magic of being the master carnivore. Right on. Let's see. You check out where okay, Kiltz, sit it down. There it is. Always makes its way somewhere else. All right. Keto carnivore, right? It's the seesaw, right? Are you keto, holistic health from Kuwait, right? Straight off the cob, right on. So what should you do, my friends? Be the carnivore. Check out drkiltz.com, the Kiltz Mighty Tribe, and you can find all the ideas of how you can be the magic of your life. And remember, you are what you think, and you are what you think based on what you listen to, you watch, you read, and you got to read the positive, right? Have a blessed day. Sigal, thanks for stopping in. We'll get all these other papers up as links. And don't forget, the master is you. Stop being told what to do. Start learning how to get back to be the lion. I love you, my friends. Have a great one. Jeanette Anthony, Against the Grain. Let's see, CMNYT. Awesome. And Dr. Barry, Ken Barry, and Nisha are amazing. All right. God bless you, my friends. Take care.